Hey there, it's Mandy with Designer Chameleon. Today I'm going to walk through my setup for March. I have been really excited waiting for this one because I added these stickers that I'm going to use to my shop probably a month ago or so, knowing that they were going to be my sticker set for March, just because I thought the colors would be perfect. So I've been really looking forward to getting to use them. I call this my potted herb kit. It's made up of all sorts of different herbs that you might find like in a kitchen window, or at least that's how I like to picture it. And of course I have a broad variety of different Tombows in colors that go with the kit. I'll make sure to list the numbers for every marker that I used in this layout in the description below. And also I'll make a note, in case you've noticed, there's tape around the numbers on every Tombow that I ever use, because I started to notice that the numbers were just fading off for some reason, and that was making me crazy. So I taped them in case you're wondering. This pen is my Edison Premier from last spring. I should have started with this because obviously I pick my pens to go with whatever my theme is every month. It's a gorgeous purple swirl. I hope you can see the swirls good enough on camera. And I filled it with a sample that I got from Anderson's Pens of Herbin Violette Pensee, if I'm saying that right, but it's a really pretty purple. And then of course the journal. I feel really guilty because I don't sell this journal in my shop anymore, but I had one in my stash and I wanted to use it. And then finally I have these new Microns that I just got. I'm really excited to test them out. I had some about 15 years ago, but it's been a long time obviously, so I'm excited to see how they do for me. So I started out my March setup with a really simple header page. Just a big loopy capital M, and then the rest of the word March down in smaller letters in the tail of the M. It looked really cool in my head. I'm not sure how I feel about it on the paper, but I still think it was a fun idea. Really simple and clean. And then I went ahead and just jumped right on into my monthly layout. Usually I do my month layout a little smaller, but I wanted to use the boxes for the days almost like little plant boxes for the different herbs in my sticker kit. So I went with really big boxes to accommodate the different herbs and the different plants. For my couple lines a day this month, I went with quote. It says, "We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges." Apparently I like reading this quote. I'm feeling very quotey this month, so there's a lot of quotes in my journal. Another thing that I found is I am not so great at writing with my Tombows small. So I'm going to be trying out some ideas for markers and a couple of new techniques. So I'll test them out a bit before I record the video, but we'll see how it goes. On my tracker page this month, I stuck with my round habit tracker. I'm really enjoying it, although I am going to be coloring in a couple of different circles just so that I can find things more easily when I'm marking different tasks or different habits. I wish I wouldn't have gone with such a dark gray, but you live and you learn. The cap looked really light, so I thought I was good, but I still think it'll be okay. And I also combined my tracker for my social media and that sort of thing at the bottom of my habit tracker to keep it all on one simple page. The next thing I wanted to do was create a page for recipes. One of my goals this month is to try out a few new recipes a few times so that I can master them and start adding different meals to my rotation. And I especially want to try out some things that are a little bit healthier than what we've been eating. So fingers are crossed, I'm hoping for some luck. The quote I wrote for that is, "I want to grow my own food, but I can't find bacon seeds." And I thought that was really cute and really perfect because at my house, I think if I made bacon with every meal, my boys would be super happy. For the different boxes, I just cut a Post-it note and went ahead and traced them out, and I think they turned out pretty cute. My weekly tracker is where things started to go all sorts of crazy. So I've been seeing a lot of really fun Dutch doors, and I thought I would give one a try. I've done a couple really simple ones in the past, but nothing complicated. And apparently I should stick to simple ones because I messed this up royally. My idea was that I would have all the different weeks on the Dutch door side, and then the wider side where you can see the whole time would be my big task list for the month. But what I didn't think about was as I was cutting the right side off my week, then I was cutting the left side off the next week. I hope that makes sense. So it'll be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to use those pages yet. I might change my plan. One thing that did turn out actually better than I expected it to was my idea garden. I do a brain dump page every once in a while, especially if I have a lot of projects going on, and I definitely have that for March. So I decided to create an idea garden, which goes with my growth theme, matches all of my different quotes that I used this month, and of course goes with my little herbs in their cute little purple and green pots. So I think this is going to work out really well for me. I might end up using those small pages that I cut for more brainstorming instead of those extra weeks that I was originally going to use them for. I will perfect this Dutch door. The concept I like, but it just isn't going to work in practice for the whole month. After I got all of my pages laid out, I went back through with an eraser to erase any lines that I had not picked up on the first time or left as I was going along. And then I added in some shadows. I wanted to also add in some highlights for those thicker quotes. The brush strokes just ended up looking a little too compact for me on a couple of them, so I grabbed a white paint pen. I've used these pens in the past. I actually have a black one that I love, but this white one gave me fits. I don't know if I just need to exchange it or shake it a heck of a lot more. Something about it just wasn't working out. So a couple of the letters turned out really cute, and some of them turned out really not so cute. And that's it for March. So this is one of those you live and you learn type setups. There are a few things that I liked that I think turned out cute, and a few things that I didn't like, but they gave me ideas for next time. So hopefully I'll take those ideas and make April a little bit better. Like the quote says, we don't grow when things are easy, we grow when we face challenges. So I faced a couple of challenges. I'd love to know what you're doing for your March setup. If you want to leave something in the comments below, or if you have any ideas for me for future Dutch doors in particular, how I can fix them or anything else. Take care.